crosshairs? Can you put them on the red? Yep. Ready? Yep. 1 second. Go ahead, brother. Turn around on the laser.
All right, everyone, I've made it to Battlefield Las Vegas today. Decided to come down and check out how they work on their AKM, see how they work on the line, what they look for, their procedures and everything. I'm here with John. He's going to kind of walk us through
Thanks
everything.
for having me.
Well, thank you for having us. And we want to go through and see how this actually works. So when you guys have customers come in and I want to shoot an AK. You know, of course, everybody, the iconic AK. Of course, these are AKMs, but that's another story. What do the people, when they come in, what are they like, because of a video game, or I had a friend, or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I know you offer different packages.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
A lot of video game packages.
A lot of video game packages. Yeah, we have a wide variety of different firearms here at Battlefield Las Vegas. Over 300 different types of firearms, from semi-automatics to machine guns from World War I. Now the AK, like you nailed it, it's one of the most iconic firearms ever produced.
Everybody can see the silhouette. They know what it is for the most part.
Exactly. Yeah, so for the most part, when a customer comes in and shoots and they don't have any kind of, a very specific, like, the AK connoisseurs, maybe they want to try a very specific type of AK, a Bulgarian underfolder, or, a milled AK. Most of our customers will get it's just a standard Wasser, Wasser 10.
Is that what you have the most of? Or?
That is definitely what we have the most of. We like the Wasser generally because of the price point.
Well, yeah.
And we will kill the gun in probably about 8 months. So it's not a big loss to us.
Not long ago, about a decade or whatever, the Wasser was considered junk.
Yeah.
No one wanted those. You could pick them up for next to nothing.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden it's a gold standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Primarily, I guess, because it's one of the cheapest ones that you can get in the civilian market anyway.
Sure.
You can go pick one up just about any place that sells firearms. They'll usually have a wasser in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, and for the most part, they run great. What I like about them the most is the barrels. We don't really deal in accuracy here because it's a 25-yard range. So we're looking for longevity, and the chrome line barrel has been by far the most.
And those are hammer forged.
Yeah.
Chrome line. Yes.
Yeah, they run for a long time, long after the trunnion and the receiver have died. The barrels, I will pull the barrel and swap knot, and sometimes I'll put in a new gun. Like I just did a batch of milled guns built off Tort receivers, and I know it's not correct, but I dropped.
Shout out to Tort, by the way.
and I dropped the Wasser barrels in the Tort receivers, and they ran like champs.
Sweet. Because it's the whole assembly, right? You just
Just push the barrel pin.
And then you just take the receiver that you had, cut it up, and scrap.
Cut up, yeah. They are
Just
machine
scrap.
guns, so we're not going to transfer them. But a lot of them have been welded 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, and it's.
Now, when you
at
say
that
welded,
point,
are you like the cracks or the axis pinholes wallowing out?
Our most common crack, believe it or not, is right here on the back end where there's no really reinforcement here. Just the whip from the buttstock. If the buttstock is too loose, if the screws back out of the buttstock, and there's any kind of play in here whatsoever, these will crack.
Looks like you have a crack in this one.
Yep, that actually brought
That's why
down
you
a
have
little
the
bit.
arrow.
Yep. Yeah, so right there and right there. So obviously make sure your buttstocks are tight at all times. But also on the flip side, if they're oversized and you pound it in with a hammer, on these particular guns it will spread and will crack relatively soon. Yeah. Another common crack will get right here, right before the trunnion.
See that?
Yep, that's a good one right there. And on this side, and that's typically where most of our cracks occur. But these will egg out from time to time. But generally speaking, on the Wassers, they do last a good long time.
All right. Now, when someone comes in and starts to shoot one of these things, what's your procedure? You already have guns that are set up for that day that have been checked. Everything's they've been cleared.
Yeah,
for the
definitely.
line?
The armor. Somebody from the armor section here will check every gun every morning. So we'll have hands on every single gun that is on our line, so to speak. We have cages that are right there on the range that get secured. They'll get lubed up. Anything that needs to get pulled to be cleaned, we'll pull it at that point. But every single firearm has their hands on it every single day. So if the buttstock does loosen up, we'll tighten it right there on the spot. Like I said, if it's dirty and needs to be cleaned, we'll pull it in the back and we'll clean it and replace it with another gun. But yeah, the customer will come in. Generally speaking, they don't really know what they want to shoot. They just want to shoot a machine gun, or perhaps they know they want to shoot an AK. They'll come in and RSO. They'll pay at the counter. RSO will prepare their package, whatever they decide to shoot. Bring them out on the range. RSO's right there in the lane with them the whole time, because these, if you've never shot a firearm and you just jump right to a fully automatic AK-47, that can be
it can be a surprise.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes,
absolutely.
I go shoot every now and then, and it puts a smile on your face. It doesn't matter which one you're shooting.
Definitely.
That's why they call it a giggle switch. When you do it, you've got a giggle. It's like, that's cool.
Yeah,
even if you don't really like firearms, it's still liable to put a smile on your face.
Definitely.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about how long your trunnions normally last? Do you ever have these wear out, bolts?
We
Since
do.
a lot of people are really concerned about hammer forged parts, as opposed to like the cast ones we've seen on some rifles, not too long ago.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Trunnions. The biggest issue we've had with Trunnions, coming out of the Wassers, is on the right side of the trunnion by that locking lug right there. You'll get a large crack right here at that thin point.
That's where the camming lug actually goes over and touches that section.
Absolutely.
Typically, it will touch without anything chambered. That's when it goes. With a live round in there, it will go over and touch too. If you're putting your gauges in there, what I've learned from building is that lug doesn't touch. I've had people say, well, how big should the gap be? There's no set spec for it. It should just be observed. Yes, there is a slight gap.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, when we set headspace in the guns, obviously you get them from the factory a little bit tight anyhow. So sometimes they don't even close on go, you know, which we're okay with as long as the bolt can actually clear that lug and at least get a little contact. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. As long as we get just the ever so slight amount of contact in there, we know it's positive and we know it's safe to shoot, obviously. So with tight headspace, and when we build our own guns, we definitely like to set them tight as well.
I set mine tight too, which if you set too tight, might make the gun ammo specific. In other words, it might shoot this type of ammo because the specs for it on their headspace is slightly different from something else you're shooting, and it will function with that, but not something else. If you get one like that, it's probably a good idea just to pump as many rounds through it as you can with that ammo, and then maybe it'll wear in, and then you'll be able to shoot anything you want.
Absolutely.
But I do set mine on the tighter side just because I can take the time, because I'm just hand building one.
Yeah. A
lot of people with these American-made AKs are like, well, it should be this way, that way, man. They've got an assembly line with people. They've got deadlines to meet. They're still going to make sure the gun's safe and functional. And I've seen guns that had really, 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 really loose headspace because there's such a broad spectrum in there. And people don't realize that it's going to run, even if this thing, you've heard Jim Fuller from Rifle Dynamics mention that it still works even if it's built poorly. It's probably still going to function.
Yep.
But all right. Well, thank you for having us out here to look at some of this stuff. We're going to run around and look at more of your awesome items you have here. If you guys are ever in Vegas, you need to come to Battlefield Las Vegas. It's a hell of an experience.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Yep.
Right hand, left cheek. Red dot.
My magazines, I know he'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.